Good day, traders. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let's hop onto the charts and see what we've got for the day. Now, before we do that, let's check out the Wushu 2.0.
Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our tool, uniforexdojo.com. info@uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. This is Master FX Shifu, and we are about to hop onto the London. I've been having a bit of issues connecting, but I am connected now. Hopefully it won't happen again. Do drop your pairs. Let's see what we can take advantage of, and let's get moving. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna hop onto yesterday's setups because I know yesterday was a dismal day. Starting with the US 100, we had a loss. The first one was a loss, and then the second 2 did not trigger according to the Wushu. So if you know that you don't use limit orders, then you should have been kept safe from those zones. I'm just gonna mark these ones quick. This is the one that did not trigger, and I'm just gonna mark, sorry, that's the one that did trigger, us in check with our record keeping. Okay, I do drop a pair whilst I do this, and then of course this zone was completely destroyed and price went over there, and then that zone that I was talking about and completely dismantled the so if you missed that, just do check it out, and then you can see where our thought process was with most of these, and then take it from there. Don't forget to drop your pairs at the bottom there. Drop your pairs, then I can definitely take a look, and then of course try to take advantage. And then of course we had this beautiful gold setup that triggered, which went quite well. It was both setups that triggered actually. This was a beautiful move. I'm just gonna break it down for you guys. Hopefully we'll find something in gold as well today. So we first had, I'm just gonna show you quickly. We had this one here that hit, I think it was 4R if I'm not mistaken. And then the second one here was a bit tricky. We got kicked out on, I'm just going to show you quickly because we had a trigger here, and then we got kicked out of the setup. We left the second one, and then some guys literally went in from this setup here, taking it down, hitting another decent 4R. That was quite beautiful, quite beautiful. So we'll see if we can find something in gold as well today, and potentially have some good moves in there. And let me just remove the markings. Do drop your pairs at the bottom there, guys. Drop your pairs and then let me break them down. I just need 4 of them, and then we'll see if any trigger during the stream, and if they do, we'll definitely wait for them. If they don't, then I guess it's another day. There we go. And then AUD Swiss franc. This one also completely went into the setup and then literally tanked, giving us a beautiful, 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 beautiful 5R. And I don't know why I didn't update the other side, but I will. This is where the trigger happened, but it's not. Let me just open that quickly. This is where the trigger happened. Let me just open it on the other side so I can just make sure I actually did post it, because sometimes I do these without posting them, so it'll be relevant. There we go. That's how it looked. And that's how it looked. That's where the setup was. And then price literally went. Let me just open this. It's an hourly. Open the hourly there quickly. I think when I posted it, price was still in this candle here. The third one was still on this candle here. And then, of course, it went into the zone and then completely tanked, giving us a beautiful, beautiful move. I think it hit 3, if I'm not mistaken. It was 5. It was 5R. Hit 5R, and then, of course, completely went back again and going beyond our levels. So I'm just going to move this inside here so I can start analyzing it again properly. I am still waiting for your pairs, guys. Do drop your pairs, and don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like your stream. Drop your pairs and I can definitely look at them. I think that's it. Those are the only ones that triggered. This one, it did it? Yes, it did. That's actually this one. And then it definitely kicked us out. Okay, yeah, I was doing a bit of some explaining, so we can ignore that. It kicked us out. This one kicked us out. Shucks, actually don't think I'll be able to see where. But that's fine. Let's move forward. DJI is still valid. This is still a valid setup. Actually, no, sorry about that. We're gonna have a different setup on this one, where our price point is gonna be this area here. But I'll just refine it shortly. It'll actually be our first setup for the day. So it'll look something like this. Just do it now. Then of course you want to use unmitigated candles, but you want to take the lows. I see IB wants us to look at US 30. Okay, so we're gonna have that set up like that, which will give us room. I'm just gonna keep it a bit lower, then of course to the high side, and then this is where we would be. Okay, there we go. And that's our DJI setup for the day. Just need to change the color. Can you just remove these? Go to the watch list, DJI. Let's make it red for the day. And then US 30 from IB. Let's take a look at US 30. Now US 30 also completely dismantled this region of ours here. So just gonna remove that. And that was actually a loss, because now this was the trigger candle. It came in, literally tagged us into the setup and then left us. So do mark that as well. We've been having quite a number of losses, but manage your risk and then you'll still be able to withstand the losses and focus on the consistency over the long term. Okay, so with US 30, I think we're still valid on the 4 hour. on the daily, actually. Yes, on the daily, I am still looking at this whole area. Then of course it gave us this region here where I'm basically expecting the daily to continue to the downside. So this is a valid setup, and we can actually start inputting it to potentially get some decent moves in there. So we'll have something that looks like that. And then if I go deeper into price to try find an area where once we start seeing price break through, we can start looking at some potential sells, especially if you start seeing structure to the downside. Then you can definitely just start looking at that area. For now, there's still nothing as yet, but I can actually refine that to a slightly tighter stop just by looking at this area here. Let me just reset a bit. Just by looking at this area here. Then of course we'll potentially look at that one over there. So now this is our higher time frame structure, by the way. So for now, this is how the setup is looking for now. And then of course you can refine it, or you can leave it as is and potentially wait for it to go to the downside, and then of course have your sell stops trigger. So for now, that's how it looks. I have to save it as well. And then UCAD. Not UCAD, sorry. Mark US13. Gold. I'm just going to do gold. And then one last one. Then hop on. Hop off. I don't see activity today. Okay, cool. So with gold, we do have a decent, beautiful area to work with, which is this area here. Of course, always take the highs. I'm going to go to the higher time frame as well, just to try and find a better stop loss range. And there's our unmitigated candle. There we go. Going to take the highs just to be on the safe side. And then this is how the setup would look. There we go. And then of course I have these over there. Perfect. And then that's how gold will be. There we go. And then moving forward with gold, we are good to go. I'm just gonna go into the higher time frames and see if you can't see any structure. Okay, there we go. So right now with gold, we have this beautiful break here at the top on the 4 hour, which means potentially we could see gold coming back to this region here for a potential buy to the upside. So it's still a good counter trend setup that we're looking at. So I'm just gonna leave this one as is. So we're going to leave this one as is. And then I'm just going to look at the last setup. GU. 4 hour. Nothing there. And then of course hop on to the 1 hour. Then let's see what we've got on the 1 hour. Okay. No, we're not going to touch this one as well. And that's about it for the stream, guys. Not much activity today, but hopefully we'll get some activity tomorrow at the right time. I'm just going to try fix these errors that have been shutting my system down. Meanwhile, happy trading, guys. Do manage your risk. Check out our bootcamp, and of course, check out our Wushu. Happy trading, guys.